Hello everybody, how are we doing today? Doing good? Alright, that's what I like to hear. So, today's gonna be not a quick video, but also not a very long video. I'm gonna be heading off to work soon. I'm gonna be leaving at about 3:15, get there by 3:30. And I was just thinking, I'm probably gonna be too tired tonight to record a video, so I might as well do it before I head to work, right? So, pretty simple. I have yerba mate. Oh, you can't see that. Sorry. I have yerba mate, lemon elation, and I have some saltines here. I was just thinking we could sit here, us, we're all buddies here. Just kind of chill out, eat some crackers, drink some drink, and just, chill out before I gotta go. So, take our first sip. Not our first sip, I've been sipping on this for a bit. I'm sorry about that. This is about about 3 now. So, I'm sorry if you hear noises. Middle of the day. So, I've been trying to transfer over from getting coffee and Monsters all the time. My brother's a big Monster addict. He drinks like 3 Monsters a day. And he needs to go to the doctor because he started to have really bad headaches. Whether he drinks them or not, he knows it's not vitamins or iron, magnesium, stuff like that. He knows it's not food or nutrition. He knows it's related to caffeine and Monsters in specific. So he's gonna go to the doctor about that eventually, talk to him about it. Hopefully everything's fine, but that kind of, shell shock to me. I'm 17, he's 21, so I was thinking 4 years of Monsters can start having effects. I should probably get into something healthier. And I would drink yerba mates intermittently previously, but coffee and yerba mate is seriously taking the place of Monster recently. Actually, I'm much healthier. I know yerba mate is a much more organic source of caffeine. This has 150 milligrams. You can't see that. It has 150 milligrams of caffeine, 100 calories, 25 grams of carbs, 1 gram of protein. Yeah, it tastes decent. Very soft flavor, which is a nice change of pace to that overwhelming sweet, acidic Monster taste. Let's have our first cracker. Saltines are very basic, but they definitely get the job done. One of my favorites by far. Yeah, just life's been going good. Like I mentioned in my last video, I've really been looking more into prom stuff with my girlfriend. Everything's been going good at that. I'm sure everything will turn out fine with that. I think I've talked a little bit too much on that subject. We finally got back to school. Monday and Tuesday were canceled for my school, where I live in New England, Mass. So 3-day week ain't bad, no complaints there, none at all. Well, I'm a little off track from the motorcycle. I don't know if I've mentioned it on this channel, but I've been saving up for a motorcycle. I want to get a Honda Shadow 750. I need about $3,000 from what I've seen from Facebook Marketplace listings. And I want to have it by the start of April, mid-April, before May, definitely. I'm sure I'll make it there. It's just a little bit spooky with my bank accounts I'm at right now. But it's gonna be fine. Sorry for constantly have to clear my throat. I'm just trying to think of what I could update y'all on. Not much has happened. Life's been going good. Me and my girlfriend, actually, we just had our first month together. I believe we started talking around December 6th-ish. And I asked her to be my girlfriend on January 24th, which was her birthday. So it's kind of like a double whammy there. And yeah, I mean, it's February 24th yesterday. So it was our 1 month together. Not too shabby, I'd say. It's going well. She's a really nice girl. I'm hoping this will last with me and her, but only time will tell, right? I mean, I've had 2 girlfriends in the past. How I've been telling everybody is, Goldilocks had to eat 3 bowls of porridge before she found her perfect one. My first girlfriend, she was so obsessed with me to the point that it was toxic. It was very unhealthy. My second girlfriend, I didn't feel like I was getting enough attention. I didn't feel like I was enough in the relationship, just like in general. And this third one, like my current girlfriend, she's just, everything's perfect. And every time I say that to somebody or I mention that, it's like, I can't tell if it's just the honeymoon stage talking or if I genuinely believe that. But I feel like I do genuinely believe that. She's an amazing girl. But enough of that. Enough of getting sappy. Yeah, so I work at a grocery store. Wegmans in particular. And specific. I'm a cashier and I'm on Helping Hands, which obviously cashier, you know what that's for. And Helping Hands is basically I'm outside like pulling carriages everywhere, cleaning up the lot, doing stuff like that, which I know I say I do that. During the week, I do none of that, except for like Fridays and Thursdays. It's just like you sit around. That's all you do, really. You do next to nothing, which I love. I won't lie. Yeah, I have a 3:30 to 8:30 tonight, and we have usually with Helping Hands, you're supposed to start doing your final pull, which is just, you start at one side of the lot, you go all the way over, pull every corral at about 7:30, 7:20-ish, 7:10 if it's super, super busy. And you're supposed to go in at about 8:30. We usually go in at like 8:10 because it really doesn't matter. And that's when we ask for the night walk, where a manager basically just waltz out with us, and he's like, yeah, you're good, yeah, whatever. Which actually, fun fact, I did that yesterday. I was on cashier, but at night at least, if I'm staying late enough, I usually refill all the bags up front and the supplies for all the registers. There's like 20 some odd registers on the front end. I'll refill everything, and then I had like 10 minutes left before my shift ended, so I was like, hey, what do you want me to do? And my manager was like, you want to sit here and stay with me? And I'm like, yeah, sure. So I'm standing there for a bit talking with him and one of the cashiers, and 2 of the Helping Hands dudes come in. They're like, hey, could we have the final walk? And I'm like, hey, you want me to do it for you guys? And my manager said, sure. So I was, because I mean, I've been there enough. So I went and did that with them. They were my buddies. I didn't report anything. The lot was horrible. But it's not like I'm going to be like, you guys got to clean this up. I didn't really care. So yeah, I have Helping Hands today. It'll be easy enough. I think I have helping hands tomorrow as well. And then I have Friday off, hanging out with my girlfriend. Then I have Saturday and Sunday off, I believe. We'll have to double check on that. Then next week, I believe I'm working Monday. I think I'm working Sunday, Monday, Thursday, Friday. If I can remember that right. It's kind of loud. Sorry. I'm so sorry about that. My camera's acting up again. But I got a decent amount of recording this time, and the time's coming up for me to leave and go to work anyway. So, I will see you guys in the next video. I'm sorry this one's so short. Soon enough, I'll try and roll out a more full-length video, like, 20, 30-minute video like I did my first video and the second video, I believe. But, yeah, I'll probably see you guys again tomorrow night. If I don't, you can expect one the next night after. Toodles.